A warm good evening and welcome to it. I'm Thomas Mlambo. This is Sport at 10. What a show in store for you tonight. It is the best, it is the greatest sports show on South African television, and 1.5 million plus South Africans have tuned in for it. It's Heritage Month and it is something we will be celebrating with, one of our guests who's wearing a spectacularly beautiful dress. But let's get straight to the bench and see who will be coming onto the program today. Ivor Hoff, he's the big man at the Gauteng Sport and Recreation Department, because it is Gauteng Sports Awards and it is coming up on Sunday, and right next to him is one of the nominees for the awards, Hlompo Kekana, and we'll find out how he is feeling. Will he be a winner? Then Masichawa Ndlovu is covering Hlompo with that magnificent dress. You can hear her on Metro FM on the afternoon drive, and she has really brought the heritage to Sport at 10 tonight. Thank you, Masichawa. Double thumbs up for the dress. And then right next to her is the former coach, the longest serving coach of Chippa United. He was there for 2 whole years. That makes him the longest serving coach. It is Dan Malisela. Dan dances with us. We're going to have a great conversation about life not in coaching right now and the rumors we're hearing. So there it is. That's Sport at 10 tonight. And then we will be crossing down to Cape Town, because Wozanazo is what it's all about with the ABSA Premiership. You don't know these guys, but if you follow the accounts of Cape Town City as well as Ajax Cape Town on Twitter, you will know that they go to town. They have full shots at each other. They don't respect each other. These are the two men who are sending the hot tweets on social media, and we'll find out what stirs that rivalry for the big game coming up this weekend with Hozanazo. So we are all over the country. But now let's get straight into the news stories for you, because there are a couple of interesting ones that are coming your way, and one of the biggest is the fact that if you are a cricket fan, tomorrow morning at 9 in the morning, you have to tune in, because it's the Proteas up against Bangladesh, and we will be bringing you that encounter absolutely live. It's going to be a thriller, one, because you'll be able to check out the new coach of the Proteas in his first game in charge, and it won't be easy because he has to go to the field without Dale Steyn, without Vernon Philander. He's had to make adjustments for that. It's happening in Potchefstroom. Rabada will have to pick up the slack with the bowling. Bangladesh will put up some stern competition. They've done well in their previous games, surprising the likes of Australia as well. So it's going to be interesting for another reason, because since the year 2000, those guys who do the laws of cricket, the rules, they haven't changed those rules, but they've brought some new rules into cricket, and it will start from tomorrow. We'll be one of the first people to be involved with the rules. Some of them are a bit technical, and I'm sure Cass will give you those in the broadcast tomorrow. But the most interesting one is that there is now, well, basically a red card in cricket. Someone can potentially get sent off. I don't know what they'd have to do. Maybe hit somebody with a cricket bat or something. But the umpires then can ask the captain to remove that player from the field. And if he doesn't want to go, or the captain refuses to remove him, even though the officials are saying he must go, then the umpire can even call the match off. That's just one of the new rules that have been brought in by the cricketing powers. So we're going to have a red card now in cricket. I really can't wait to see it actually happen. Will it ever happen that somebody does something that wrong in cricket? Cricket's just tea and nice bowling, and imagine, what do you have to do wrong to get sent off in cricket? Anyway, it is now in the rules. Now, moving on, the other big news story that we've got for you is around the Rugby World Cup. Some of you may not know this, some of you may, but we are bidding to host the Rugby World Cup in 2023. We wanted to come back to South Africa. The last time we had a World Cup was back in 1995. 2025. Now, the bookies, those guys that you go to and buy, they take bets. You know, they're even taking bets on who will host the 2023 World Cup. And right now, the other host nation, Ireland, according to the bookmakers, is the country in the lead. South Africa are second, and then, well, right back at the back is France. Those are the three nations bidding to host the Rugby World Cup in 2023. Hopefully, our bid was strong enough. We sent a huge delegation with powerful members, and we had amongst them the Deputy President of South Africa in Cyril Ramaphosa. And this is what he had to say at that bid announcement in London as we try to convince the world that Rugby World Cup 2023 needs to come to South Africa.
From a financial point of view, our bid is very firm, it's strong, underpinned by a government guarantee. And at the infrastructure level, South Africa is a completely different country from what it was in 1995 when we hosted the World Rugby Cup. The infrastructure rollout has been enormous. And so we believe that if we were ready in 1995, we are more than ready now, because our country has transformed and it has changed for the better.
We are double ready, in other words, and the final will be hosted if we win the bid at the FNB Stadium. Can you imagine 90,000 people supporting the Springboks who will obviously be in that final? The announcement as to which country, will it be Ireland, South Africa or France, will be on the 15th of November. We're holding thumbs, but we're quietly confident that it'll be coming to South Africa for just the second time since 1995. Now, the other thing, and we absolutely have to tell you about this because you need to be there. South Africa only has one more team left in CAF competition, and that team is SuperSport United, and you need to make your way to the stadium. Eric Tinkler's men are up against a team from Tunisia, Club Africain. The Lucas Moripe Stadium, Saturday, 3 o'clock is the place to be. We need to fill the stadium. You need to come in huge numbers. We need to make those Tunisians feel. This is a semi-final of the CAF Confederations Cup, and the beauty of it is that you can get in for free, mahala. All you need to do is wear blue and get into that stadium, and you will be able to do it. If you do it, you'll come and be able to do it on the match. See SuperSport United. Get there and make sure that you are able to wear blue, because they have given me prices. They've said tickets are available for SuperSport United up against Club Africain. It's 40 Rand for adults. It's 15 Rand for children under the age of 12. But why would you pay when you can come in free with the hashtag #FillUpLucasMoripe? That is how you do it. Just wear blue, fill the stadium up, get behind the remaining team in South Africa, and make sure that you are there to support them. It is going to be an absolutely sensational occasion, and I promised my Matsatsansa friends that they would have the opportunity to tell you that you need to be at the stadium. Now, Hlompo Kekana is also making his way into the studio. I can see him. Come, Hlompo, come. Jog in, because he is taking his time to come. Hlompo is taking a seat there. It's live television. You know, when Hlompo has pace on the field, Marlana Ndota Ungena to slow nyana. I've got Ivor Hoff, the Chief Director for Sport and Recreation in Gauteng, as well as Hlompo Kekana, because the SA Sports Awards are coming on a little bit later on, and these men, well, they are going to be involved in that through the Gauteng Sports Awards. We'll talk about that. Mr. Hoff, how are you?
I'm well, and you, Thomas?
I'm good. SuperSport United, a team from your province in the CAF Confederations Cup. Surely something to be proud of.
Absolutely. You know, one of the 7 teams in the home of champions, the preferred home of competitive sport.
Okay, so this is how we show off.
Yes.
Gauteng is where sport is home.
Yes.
Now, Sunday is when we have the awards for Gauteng Sports Awards. Tell me a little bit about it. Excite South Africa.
As you would know, Thomas, this is part of an annual sport awards. It's the opportunity for the province to honor and also recognize our sport people in the province. You know that sport people work very hard at their sport and at their trade, and as a province we want to both recognize and give them the requisite accolades on the night, which is the 1st of of October at Silver Star Casino.
And it's live on, no, actually, we will show it to you at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. You'll be able to see the awards right here on SABC1. So make sure you tune in for it, because people like Hlompo Kekana right now uminile, because he's not sure, Hlompo? You're not sure. You're nominated in 2 categories. You're in the sports personality as well as sportsman of the year. Gauteng Sports Awards, Ndota.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But this time around, I'm going to Durban or Cape Town. I have to swim in the ocean.
Oh, because it's not like PSL Awards. This time this time, are you sure?
That's what I'm saying. I have to go to Cape Town or Durban for good luck.
This is your chance, though.
Later.
This is your chance on the show, because none of the other nominees are actually here on the show. So you have an opportunity now to tell South Africans that they must vote for you.
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
Where can they vote for you? What must they do to vote for you? What category is the one that they can help you to vote in?
Well, there's Sportsman of the Year.
Yeah, that one they can't help you. South Africa can't help you there. There it's up to the judges. But in the sports personality
of the year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you do last year to deserve 2 nominations?
Thomas, I'm handsome. I look handsome.
Okay, is that the reason?
That's the reason.
No, it's not. So there's a lot more to you than that. Mamelodi Sundowns. So what a year! Captain of the club. You won the CAF Champions League. You then went on to play in the FIFA Club World Cup. You were captaining the team, and then you were also nominated for Pushkas Award, Ndoda.
Yeah.
The FIFA Best Goal of the Year. Bokona lapo now Guma nominees.
Yeah.
Oh, you've had a good year.
Well, yeah, I did.
And you come from this province. No,
yeah.
but I mean, you're playing in this province, not home. This is Gauteng.
Yeah, I live in Gauteng, so
yeah.
I'm basically
well,
from Gauteng.
It's home. It's home.
Yeah, this is home, guys. This is home.
Now, what can people who tune in expect to see? How many categories, how many exciting competitions and announcements?
As you would know, Thomas, this is the 6th edition of the Gauteng Sport Awards. It's grown incrementally from 14 categories. We're now up to 19. That's excluding the Lifetime Achiever Awards. And it spans across quite significant categories like his, and also school sport, but also developmental categories, as well as community-based organization categories. So we've got a spread there for people to participate in. And on the night, we'll be making those announcements.
New suit? Because we don't want to see the PSL Awards suit.
Why?
No, that one didn't win. We need a new suit for Gauteng Sports Awards. What's up, Mwa? Uelata gape? Ay, munna. No, ishapu mar. Right there.
Okay, I'll come with a new one then.
And Ivo, the other most important thing that we can talk about here is that our viewers at home, not only can they watch it, but by voting, by getting involved in the 3 categories where they can vote for sports fan, for sports personality, and for sports program, they can also win.
Absolutely. We've given the fans out there another opportunity. They can win a car, a brand new car.
Brrr, change gears, everything, car.
A real new brand new car.
All they need to do is vote.
And we are requesting them to vote on our SMS line, please.
There's the SMS line for you where you can vote in those 3 categories. And if you vote a lot, you obviously have a bigger chance of winning. It's 41802. Then you do some of the numbers there. The most important category, though, guys, and as much as Hlompo is here, Hlompo, that last category, I want a sports program of the year. Yeah, just if you can highlight the show there that you think should win in the sports category of the year.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
So that's where you need to send the SMS to 41802 and then put number 10. Then you're voting for Sport at 10 to be the sports program of the year at the Gauteng Sports Awards. The SMS if you vote for me, I'll vote for you. Okay. Can we make a deal?
Yeah, no, deal.
All right, I'm going to actually do it, and then I'll show you, and then you'll show me. Great.
Sure.
So it's going to be SABC, 8 o'clock. Viewers need to come in, Ivan.
Absolutely. And Thomas, one important thing, our winners on the night will be able to have access into the National Sport Awards nominees, and we'll be sending that immediately on Monday morning, first thing, to the National Department.
Hlompo, we wish you luck, and all the other nominees.
Thank you so much.
So you can also wish them luck, because they're not here to, so, you know.
I wish Hlompo luck. Win the trophy.
This is sport, eh? You just don't wish anybody else luck.
No,
You just don't do it. Here he is, the one and only sports comedian in South Africa. 4 years of heavyweight humor with uppercuts and jabs to whoever deserved it in the world of sport. He is none other than the Shampoo-nizer. Shampoo-nino.
Hey, Thomas.
Oring.
Hey, say Ivo. Captain. I'm tired of football, rugby, what. There's a new sport, Thomas, that's coming into the Olympic. It's called speed climbing. I'll show you. I have footage right now. Let me show you.
Okay, the Olympics in Japan. You're not joking.
I'm not joking.
This is a real thing.
Who's laughing?
In Japan Olympics 2020.
Look. It's called speed climbing. Speed climbing. Like what?
And that rope is not actually helping them. It's just to make sure they don't fall. They're actually climbing up the wall.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Bona fe. Halala. Promoter is bragged.
But this sport.
A promoter is bragged.
So there's something for Shompo to do here when he retires from football.
Exactly my point. Yeah, get Aruna Thomas. How
retire Shompo? He's a sport.
Yeah. No, that's the one. Thomas.
Oh, look how I'm not. No, my rope I can reach shore out with fancy.
Speed climbing, Shompo. I had a neighbor. When the neighbors are okay, and then go back. No one is watching. You should
just show me again. Yeah, but
then you come back and it's a world record. Ungobeza, Ungobi, #1 Ngobeza in the world. And Super Sport man has made it through. So please go and support Matsatanza Pitori. If you're a Sundowns fan, hey, barge brass band there. Super Sport ya rasa.
Marukena mahala. You are very blue. Can I stay mahala? They even gave me prices, but for 40 rand. Why would I come in with 40 rand? Just wear blue.
But for free. Why is it
will Shompo be wearing blue?
Yeah, no, he has to go. Sundowns. So now Sundowns, you guys are out and everything. So star vele seal.
No,
almost at the same year.
I am so proud of Sundowns. They got to the quarterfinals.
Yes, Baba Pirate no dust. That's our dust develop. No, that's fine. Sundowns. What Sundowns? What happened? Why didn't you guys listen to me? You guys have been nice to those people. Because my company is doing well. I'm doing pothole placements. Lambita give you the pothole mo pitching mola. But then jail. La Magaza that Lefa Sumahoro penalty. Sumahoro. That guy is a defender. Bra clear. Defender, he's clearing boss. He's clearing everything. It's fine. Sorry, Captain. Really talk about doing good things and everything, man. South Africa, we are proud of Banyana. You guys are doing well. They won the CAF Cup and everything. Talking about, Banyana, we are proud of you and everything. Why don't we just send them to replace Senegal? Once, because Bafana Bapala, Banyana. All they have to do during the national anthem, don't forget to sing tenor. They won't see the difference. You guys go, Bafana, we'll be fine. Talk about Pirates having a new sponsor. Yeah, make up Banyana. You'll be fine. Talk about Pirates having a new sponsor, a new car sponsor, Thomas. Well done to Pirates. Bas sponsor again. Get forward, no. Retiring. Italy fire extinguish. Another story for another day. Pirates. Letofia. Anyways, Pirates, what happened to your energy drink? Think about that one. Let's move on, Thomas. The referees were on the waiting, never busy. The referee revving everyone doing wrong decision. I got a red card from home. Just watching you, staring. You are staring at the TV. It's a red card for staring. I'm like, oh, Mr. Mango walk up. Thomas. Walk up, but you know where that comes from.
Before you go far, is it true?
I don't know.
But you played against him.
He strike. He doesn't.
Mango.
How fit more when I'm up or walk up?
Ke motho le biology utla khwela ka mathe o ntse fela a wetsa DNA test o ntse fela hey we need to check the music e ba utlwella because ke bona re Mango hata you know when they get out of the bus but since ba thomo check Mango na utlwelletse zola ke bona ke ena fela utla phatela phu lovanya khafulela like yeah wena ke a bona on the PSL we need to check for fit there's something that we are really neglecting. There are more injuries go Kaizer Chiefs than there are go Bar. Everyone got Chiefs injured. You know, got Chiefs who can a reception of a casualty. Okay, na kwa no for massage. Aria papa aria. Did you see Urbark Manchiram Bambiran Danderbele, Marira Madar, Chimbararambad? Umoni was a goalkeeper. All of a sudden, he was a goalkeeper. Apparently, he sent an SMS.
Again, Kuno got injured and the substitutes were finished.
And I had a invoice. Baba goes, Panetzi, e-wallet.
There's a Shampunizer. He'll be with you on the rest of the show. We want to hear from you, though, and so you can talk to us. What are your thoughts on South Africa's bid to host the 2023 Rugby World Cup? Send those through to @Sport10TV on Twitter as well as on Facebook. Your thoughts on us bidding to host the 2023 World Cup, and the other most important thing to do right now, I know you were focused on the conversation, is to get on your phone and vote for Sport at 10 to win the Gauteng Sports Awards Program of the Year. It's a simple thing to do. I gave you the explanation. I will also give it to you a little bit later on in the show, but it is nice and simple. I'm not going to the ad break until I show it to you. So the Sports Awards, how you can vote, it's important. We have to get it done. We need to win this for you as well as for us. And it is a way that you just go on your phone. We're not going to get it right. So let's go to a break. We'll be back after this.
Experience your ultimate Lindor moment.